Hey everybody, I'm just checking in. This is David Ravelis with Origins Meditation and Wellness Advocacy 101. I want to reintroduce myself, talk about who I am, what I'm doing, what I have to offer, why I'm in this space. So I have a personal story to tell you, a personal journey to share with you about overcoming various adversities and using holistic and natural means to combat any and all adversity, to overcome challenges, and to raise quality of life through natural and holistic means. I definitely know what it's like to be, struggling in life, to have difficult times, very low self-worth, inadequacy, anxiety, depression, panic attacks, other health problems, dealing with chronic pain, arthritis, agonizing, debilitating chronic pain, um, you know, dealing with autoimmune, inflammation, dealing with, a desire to seek alternative consciousness through substances. And I want to share my journey with you. And what does that look like? Well, day to day, what I focus on, what I prioritize is the 5 key categories of wellness, holistic health. And we're talking, the basis is sleep. How do we prioritize and get good sleep? What do we do when we can't sleep? Nutrition, movement, mobility is built on top of that. Our ability to naturally detox, aiding ourselves in detoxification, purifying ourselves, getting into even cellular regeneration. How do we continue to proliferate, like health, wellness, and how do we do this sustainably and naturally? I don't want to give you a quick fix it. I want you in it for the long run. I want to focus on longevity, about what can we do for the rest of our life. It's really not about what you do every once in a while. It's not about these intense, dramatic interventions. We don't have all the money in the world just to be spending on, surgeries or, procedures, unrealistic means of health and wellness. We're talking about natural, producing the power from within, stuff that anybody can live off of, because here's the secret. All the greatest wellness hacks are free. You don't really need anybody. You don't really need anything. It's all within your hands. And we're going to get to that. But for now, I just want to tell you about myself, what I'm doing here, why I'm presenting myself, what I have to offer. So what I do day to day, I'm a mental health advocate. Like I said, I know what it's like to have tremendous trauma, psychological difficulty, mental, adversity, so forth. And I'm a mental health advocate. I've been speaking to, thousands of people across the country with an organization called NAMI about mental health advocacy, better educating ourselves. Knowledge is power. The more we understand, the less we're afraid. We're only fearful of the unknown, of what we don't understand, what we don't know. So how do we uncover? How do we map out the unknown? This is a process. This is something we can do together. Navigating, areas of lesser known, or less understanding. Educating ourselves. We can all be mental health advocates. We can all be peers. We don't have to be experts. We don't have to be, licensed psychologists, psychiatrists, crisis workers. We can be friends. That can be powerful. We can advocate for ourselves. Self-love, self-compassion, self-care, all of this, empowering ourselves and empowering each other. This is what my life is built off of. This is why I'm here today. This is what I want to share and create alongside you. I want to collaborate with you. So mental health advocacy, taking care of our wellness in every aspect, spiritual, emotional, physical, it all has to be cared for. And it can all be done so through simplistic, holistic means that will last a lifetime of fulfillment, joy, connection. Don't you want to be connected to yourself, connected to your community? I know what it's like to be so disconnected and withdrawn that I don't feel real. I didn't feel human. I understand this very well. And it shaped me and allowed me to dig very deep within my soul and offer something much greater to myself and to the world. And that's the message I've been sharing in my public speaking. Mental health advocacy, understanding, oneself, naturally and holistically combating difficult times, taking care of oneself spiritually, emotionally, physically. And I also really focus on health and wellness. I've always been an athlete, but I've suffered tremendous injuries. I've had, injuries from, training as well as work injuries. I understand what it's like to be taken out of work, to suffer with self-worth because of work injuries, because of, injuries when you were doing the right thing, when you were doing everything in your power to achieve more, and it still came crashing down. I understand this. So combating chronic pain, it's a huge part of my life. I wake up every day in pain. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it's worth living, but I find a will, I find a way, and I find natural and holistic means to get me through, to allow me to do the things that I love to do, because I'm still a professional Jiu Jitsu artist. I still compete, and I'm trying to compete at higher and higher levels. I'm a martial artist. I'm a warrior. I live by the code. This is something I follow and something I wish to contribute, to my community and to the world. I hope everybody to live, a prosperous life through, disciplining oneself, natural and holistic means, and just creating more community, creating more empowerment, believing in ourselves. And, we definitely need each other. And that's why I'm reaching out to all of you, because I need you as much as you need me. That's the way it goes. So, battling, psychological difficulty, battling chronic pain, continuing to be a martial artist. This is my life. Holistic natural wellness. Sometimes I'd like to say that I just do it because it's good, but, honestly, I'm a human, and, I wish to see a better day. I wish to continue. Right now in this moment, I'm being vulnerable about my life. I haven't always had the courage to do so, but I want to share. I want to open up, and I want to let you know that whatever you're dealing with, somebody else is dealing with it too. Sharing your story can be so powerful. It has allowed me to heal so much, and allowed me to, see a better way, bring light to, my darkness. And there's a lot of things we can do. There's a lot of things that don't cost a thing, but we have to keep up with. And this is my life. This is what I'm sharing with you. This is what I'm revealing. This is what I'm opening up about. And I want to talk more and more about my journey. I want to connect with more individuals that, share some similarity and wish to better themselves, wish to see through to a better day, wish to progress, wish to develop themselves. Because all we can do is improve. That's the basis of my life. It's Kaizen, continuous improvement. Like I said in the beginning, you don't take these large major interventions and just get to the next level and get to the place you want to be. Every day you're crafting yourself. You never find yourself, you never discover yourself, you create yourself. Every day we're chipping away and making a masterpiece. And there's ways to do this that are sustainable, because it's about longevity. Today, maybe I still have my youth, maybe I still have, all the opportunities and the earlier portion of life. Still got a good amount of life experience, but what about 40 years from now? What am I going to look like? How am I going to be? What impact am I going to make on others? It starts with right now. Success starts with right now. And then, it only prospers throughout the rest of our life. So how can we do this in a way that is realistic? We can't make big jumps. We can't have, overwhelming, unrealistic goals. We have to work with where we are, meet ourselves where we are, be honest. Living honestly can allow us to get to where we want to be. But that isn't always easy. Radical acceptance. My life is my own making. Everything in my life is happening for me, not to me. These type of beliefs are supportive beliefs that have led me to this point, to be able to share with you, to be able to connect with you. And I'm just going to continue to perpetuate that, to share that. And I really want to collaborate and find out what's working for everybody else. How can I help? What can I offer? So with all this being kind of said, I'm going to conclude. And I just hope to connect with more individuals that want to see their own betterment, want to live a natural, holistic lifestyle, want to achieve more, want to push themselves, want to make contributions, want to connect with others, and just really want to live the best life possible that looks a little different for everybody. And we can figure that out together. We can figure that out when we build our community together. So this is what I want to do with you.